I hold a central role that looks after all the digital, all the marketing and central structure that sits above the business. So one of my roles is to try and future-proof the Deltic Group's strategy going forward. Big trends in the sector at the moment are around social, very much around community-based, people opting in, people opting out, people being with like-minded people. So we've seen in our business very much endorsement from friends about what we provide for people. Social media allows us to do that because they're in one place, they're getting endorsements from friends, and they're basically opting in to the events that we provide for them. Social media has really changed our business. We are community-based. We're very much around customers' engagement with their friends and the likes, not only in the business, not before, but also after they turn up. So everything we do goes into a social community that we hope, if people like and they experience, then we'll turn that community, digital community, into footfall and therefore create a great experience in the venue. We also use a lot of the insights that we gain from that really to tailor what we do to allow to see what customers actually would like to see in our venue. So we're learning from our customers all the time. When we were looking for the correct platform, there is a number of things that we consider. There's the hardwired ones, which is very much about compliance and sight of conversations and monitoring the behaviour of our managers. On top of that, for us, we are quite a fast-thinking, fast-moving company. We have to be, because our customers move from one technique to another. So from our point of view, it was very much about flexibility. We know that Facebook changes their rules every other day. So when one day it works, the next day it doesn't work. So we need a platform that allows us to move very quickly with those things. But we also have our responsibility to our customers. So we have a single customer view database. And the reason we use social sign-in is we link a lot of our social activity and our consumer base within our social and in our single customer view. We build machines for our managers to use. So we liken ourselves probably in a small way to somewhere like Arsenal. Arsenal have their players and they have everything done for them. So when they get on the pitch and play, there is no excuse apart from that individual isn't good. So our culture as a business for our managers is exactly that. So we give them the best social media aggregator, we give them the best database, we give them the best artwork, all of the things that will make their performance a lot better. The reason why we are quite good at what we do is in social media in particular is we have lots of different brands and we know what's happening in Brighton, or we know what's happening in Aberdeen, or we know what's happening in Plymouth. And therefore, those managers in those areas can engage their local customers because something happened on Brighton Pier, or something happened in, I don't know, in Plymouth in the late night business or what have you. So they're very relevant and quick on their feet. If we were to run this from centre, we just couldn't do it. We wouldn't have sight of that. Therefore, our engagement wouldn't really be what it needs to be able to get to these customers. So 18, 19, 20-year-olds locally will respond about their local interests. Social sign-in allows us to do that at centre and also locally, but we have a lot of the chit-chat around locally. So again, a much more engaged customer base. We operate at a number of different levels. So we do the guerrilla stuff at venue level, then regional level, there are tactics that they have of certain incentives that they have, and then we have a company level. So what we try to do is we try not to miss opportunities. So if you take a recent initiative of ours, which is Christmas. So we will generate a campaign at centre, and that sits at the heart of trying to generate sales leads and engagement around Christmas. Now, it's quite early in our thinking and our starting, so we will provide assets at centre. We will also provide advice on how best to do that, and that's done at a central level. However, that cascades down to the venues. We have a social media forum that allows our managers to talk and develop ideas and tactics and profiles and personas and everything else. And then their responsibility is to take those assets, cascade it out, and then deliver a personal experience to the individuals that are there. So they know what time their people are online, and they can link their online activity with their in-club activity. We're a modern business, and we're now in our 5th year of growth. This is a change in management style, and probably the point I discussed earlier on, we've moved from a currency of cash, money, control into the currency of people. And that has really helped us concentrate on what that customer needs. So it's the feedback from the customers, and it's listening to what they have. So as a business, footfall is okay, but it's not growing at the rate that we would like. But having said that, what customers are spending and doing is a lot better. Our take per heads have increased. Our frequency of visit, unfortunately, hasn't increased, but the people are coming out for a bigger event and spending more money. So we listen to what our customers have said, and we've changed our tactics over the period of time by listening to what our customers say, and that really has dictated a very stable business, and is basically changing our sales mixes, our profit margins, because we're now actually delivering what a customer wants. So an example of that might be, I'm a vodka drinker. Go back 4 or 5 years ago, I would probably be sent an offer, because I'm a man, for a beer product. Now, if you're a vodka drinker, we will give you a vodka deal. We will also try and take you through a journey where we might move from Smirnoff Red to Ciroc, or up to Grey Goose. So we're now very much focused on our people currency and giving them exactly what they want. The one bit of advice is be personable, be individual. Yes, work within a framework, but it's all about being individual. If you are a company and you are turning around and trying to drive complaints underground, or you are trying to put across a company message, it's just not going to happen. In our world, it's all about personality, it's about being local, and it's about being part of that community.